Greetings once again, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Ubergamer's channel. I'm coming to you from my secret lair, from deep within the mists of Shangri. It's a moving fortress. Actually, I traveled to many different planes, different realities, if you will. Today, I'm bringing you a wonderful little dimension fun game called Sunless Sea. This game was gifted to me from a good old friend, so thank you very much for that, bro. So that's how we can bring this good content to you. I did finish Dawn of War. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like I should give myself a pat on the back. I've beaten every single difficulty of Dawn of War. The first game, the second or third game, pretty much beaten all of it, so I thought it was time to set my sights on a new horizon. So here we go. This is Sunless Sea. The game was taunting the Ubergamer a little bit, saying that my first captain is going to die. But we'll see how that goes. I've got the options, everything all set up. It's got some cool little addition for something new coming called Sunless Skies. That sounds fun. Ubergamer loves the star ocean, as it were. Galaxy, stars, and all that. But again, I really have no idea about this game. I had a brief conversation about what the gameplay is like, but I don't know what to expect aside from just anyone who has looked at its Steam profile. But I'm very excited. So here we go. And it is by Fail Better Games. I've heard of them before. This must be one of their first ventures here into the full game market. I believe they did. What was that? London? All in London game? It was. Here we go. Yes, I'm sure it's good. Oh, that's a scary shark. Odd lights of London. If your terror is over 50 and if something awaits you, returning home will reduce terror. Oh, interesting. So it's nice that this is a kind of game that'll give you tips in loading screens. So I'm guessing something awaits you would be maybe if you have a wife or husband or kids or something at home. If your terror is over 50, returning home will reduce terror. Okay, so I imagine terror is a bad thing. I'm assuming your character will die of terror. It's too high. So if you return to London from, you're down on the sea and see weird BDSM double sharks, then you can come. Oh, here you go. Captain's making. I'll read this for you guys here. Okay, 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen. What? Okay, London was stolen by bats. Bats, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta watch out. Okay, now it lies a mile below the surface. What surface? The surface of the sea. What's going on here? It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone. Welcome to the vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Untersee. The Untersee. Oh, I think I also take some screenshots here. So, choose a past. Decide who you were and what you want to be. A past wreathed in shadows. Decide later. Well, let's do choose a past. That sounds fun. Go. Choose a past. You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Okay. Who were you? Now you're captain. You belong to the Untersee, but who were you before? Was I a street urchin? Your urchin gang. Ooh. My urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. The last big score was enough to buy a ship. Oh. This will give you a bonus to Veils, the skill of subtlety and evasion. Interesting. A poet. Educated and articulate, you seek sensation at sea. That sounds like someone else I know who is very educated and articulate. How lucky you had a legacy to spend. Your long-vanished father had a rich patron, it seems. This will give you a bonus to pages, the skill of trickery and knowledge. Knowledge is always a good thing. Veteran of the campaign of 68. Okay. You fought in the invasion of hell. Oh, that's nice. London's army's lost. Well, that sucks. You survived. Well, that's good. Your loot and your pension have bought you a command. This will give you a bonus to iron, the skill of causing direct damage. There is an ordained priest. You fell from grace. There's nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. Skill you could be bonus to hearts, the skill of healing and morale. Healing sounds good. A natural philosopher. Your peculiar theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to the neath, the cavern where London lies, and now they take you out to Z. Not out to sea, out to Z. The under Z. That's very clever. This will give you a bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. This is kind of hard. All of these sound fairly good. I'm liking the priest because I don't like dying, and healing sounds like a good thing. All of them sound very good. I wish I had some people here to give me input on what maybe is the best one to go with. But ordained priest, you fell from grace. There's nothing left ashore for you. Let's go with a poet. I'm kind of wanting to go priest, but I don't know. Poet sounds fun. They all sound actually pretty good. I can't decide, but I'm just going to go with poet. If it sucks, then it sucks. Pages, a skill of trickery and knowledge. We're hoping that one's good. A poet. I was a poet. Hey, what's all this? A wise soul. Experience. You have intuition, and your friend, the sly navigator. He's a little vague, but he probably knows what he's doing. Perhaps he can find someone better eventually. Talk to the navigator to find out why he went to Z. You were a struggling poet, now you're a Z captain. No one was born a Z captain. Your a stranger quality has gone. Welcome to the world. You've gained 20 echo. Echoes are the currency of the bazaar, and thus the currency of London. You gain 25 pages. Esoteric and occasionally practical knowledge. It increases the speed at which you convert fragments to secrets. That sounds good. You now have a sly navigator. Competent, probably trustworthy, possibly. Oh, someone's looking for passage. Someone in London requires my services. Oh, that's good. So I got a little bit of money. I've got my skill, my navigator. It's me and my captain. That's it. That's fine. We need a crew, though. Maybe. Choosing ambition. What does winning mean to you? Your father's bones. Your father was lost at sea. You never knew him, but you've often dreamed of him. Find him return his remains to London for a decent burial. You know, I've seen the pirate movies. It's not that great. I mean, my dad's already dead. Whatever. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tales when you can of the Z. Write a masterpiece. Retire. That sounds good. Wealth. Now you want a mansion, servants, fine clothes. A family, perhaps. A private kingdom. You can't choose this now, but you may find an opportunity to switch to it later in game. Let's go with wealth ambition. Beyond the dreams, the Hunter Z is full of riches, death and darkness too, but it's worth the gamble. To win, gather a substantial retirement fund, upgrade your lodgings to a mansion, and retire. And occurrence, your objective ambition quality is now retired to a life of luxury. Oh, so there's no winning the game, like I don't beat any end boss. That's kind of, I don't care for that. But okay, so I'm gonna retire. Okay, I hate retiring characters. But okay. The last scrap of paperwork. Captain, an irregularity with the harbor master's office. They wish to know what term of address do you prefer ashore. Determine what people call your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Madame, sir, citizen, my lord, my lady, captain. He come from a noble family. Fine, my lord, because I'm a wealthy, rich son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay, pleasure to welcome you on board, my lord. Last piece of advice, explore, take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. And the currency you are addressed as qualities, not my lord. Who are you? Let's see, this captain will probably die. See, that's pissing me off, because the more it tells me that I'm going to die, the more like slow I'm probably going to take the game and consider, carefully consider like everything I do. Oh, stack, docs, choose your name. Oh, I get to pick like a silhouette here. Ooh, look, I've got a Cthulhu hat. That's cool. Gypsy type person, alchemist lady, poet lady, traditional kind of salty dog captain guy. Ooh, like a fine gentleman. He's got a nice mustache and some sifter of brandy. Monsieur, oh look at him, he's a fine gentleman. Monsieur guy, oh he looks nice. Look at that. Look at that. He's got some monocles. I like that guy. This guy, the old bald head, smoky pipe. That person, that could be either. That could be a man or a woman. Turban, cool. Okay. The diving helmet. Let's see. Excuse my squeaky chair. Let's see. God, what's he doing? Maybe he's a cannibal. Maybe he's Cannibal Lecter. Oh my, he looks scary. Phantom of the Opera type guy. Oh, look at that. It's like a evil skeleton type guy. There's a bandaged up mummy looking guy. And there is a bedraggled looking person. I am an eccentric poet, so I think I'm going to go with the Cthulhu octopus hat. What should we call ourselves? I'm over you guys. I haven't had to think of a new character name in a long time. I mean, I usually just go with like whatever fits the genre. But what fits London has had a war with hell, and now they're in the Untersee, and I am a poet, noble captain who wears a Cthulhu hat. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, that's dumb. Actually, I was going to call him the name of Cthulhu, the guy that wrote that. H.P. Lovecraft. Maybe we should call him Lovecraft. There we go. It's funny, all I had to do is say it. Lovecraft. Okay, Lovecraft. Apparently, according to the game, it's got something out for me, so it's probably gonna murder him. That's fine. Hopefully it's not permadeath. I can like find something to do. Okay, accept. Oh, look at that. London, she's the greatest city on the undersea. Your lodgings, you may catch up with your correspondences, rest or retire, advice your captains, the much lamented something. A passenger. Okay, let's see what this is. Advice for captains. The much lamented M. Dumeux, it's French, found a watery grave long ago. Probably your end will be no better. Oh, that's nice. But if you read this book of invaluable advice, your chances will improve on endings and beginnings. Captains often die. This is not the end. When you die, you'll learn lessons which will help you survive next time. The layout of Untersea changes with each new captain. Home waters are stable and islands will only move so far. Okay, let's read this one. Good. Legacies. Future captains can... Oh, that's nice. Okay, so there's kind of a permadeath, but you get a bonus. Future captains can inherit some skills, officers, equipment, and money. Over time, you'll find extra items and advantages that allow you to preserve a greater inheritance. Okay, so I don't have to worry about essentially a permadeath type situation, as I can... Lovecraft will more than likely die. I'll be very sad. Ubergamer absolutely hates and loathes permadeath. That's not to say that I don't ever play permadeath in any video games. I had back in the day, very high level Diablo 2 hardcore barbarian. He unfortunately suffered a tragic end in nightmare mode to a lightning enchanted, multi-shot lightning enchanted, one of the council members. So he died to that because I was not paying attention. Actually, I think he exploded on me. Something exploded on me. Anyways, okay, so legacies. So we know what legacies are. So if our first captain dies, it won't be the worst thing in the world. We'll be very, very depressed. We'll ask our son to come to sea to find our body. On exploration. Oh wait. Oh, I already did that. On exploration. Exploration is at the heart of the game. Risk brings rewards. Staying close to London is safe, but eventually you'll run out of fuel and supplies. Exploring and playing port stories will allow you to find secrets and echoes. I don't even know what those are. Here we go. Speak to your officers to spend secrets on improving your abilities. Spend echoes on equipment in ports. You can often find officers in London. Oh, that's right. The echoes were your gold. This is confusing, you guys. On exploration. On mercy. Okay. Unforgiving mode is how the game is meant to be played. One autosave, updated whenever you reach port, and wiped on death. If you're getting frustrated or wanting more leisurely exploration, you can switch to Merciful mode. Merciful mode, saving your loading manually, will permanently switch your character to Merciful mode. This will remove the Invictus token. Completing a game with the Invictus token intact is a badge of honor. So it's an achievement. Okay, well, we'll just do that, even though I'm telling you now, if I get frustrated, I'll just want to beat the game because I hate permadeath. On machines, your Pro lamp dispels darkness, reduces terror increase, allows you to find Z marks. Your engines, of course, drive the ship forward into the night. Both your Pro lamp and your engines use fuel. More powerful engines use more fuel, but all lamps use fuel at the same rate. Oh, so it's more beneficial to always get the best lamp. Try not to run out of fuel. Note that the Admiralty will compensate you with fuel for port reports. Mercy machines. On finding places to explore, let's read this. Use your Z-Bat Scout. I have a Bat Scout. That's cool. Technically, it's a chiropteroscope. We're among friends here. It's not a bat. Z-Bat. Press Z or click the. Why is it called a Z-Bat? A chiropteroscope. So I'm saying that right? Chiro. P-T-E-R-O. Chiropteroscope. It's coming lots of weird words. I don't know if that's a real thing. Z-Bat. Press Z or click the Z-Bat button at the bottom of the screen, and it will tell you where the nearest undiscovered island is. Oh, that's helpful. Be warned, if you're moving, you'll give less accurate directions. Pause to get the most accurate reading. Oh, I see. Okay, so stop the ship and press Z to use my Z-Bat. Z-Bat. Okay. On fighting, says here. Oh, my lord. When your enemy is in the arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. The glow around the fire buttons increase. When it's complete, let them have it. It's sad, you guys. These people don't know how to use parentheses. So I'm sorry, the grammar Nazi in me has to come out for just a second. What it should say, when your enemy's in the arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. Parentheses. The glow around the fire buttons, and parentheses, increase. When it's complete, let them have it. Am I using that right? Parentheses, not ellipsis. The little U-shaped things. I'm very good at grammar, but I can't always remember the names for everything. Anyways. Little half smiley face, guys. The mouth part. Anyways. Avoiding enemy attacks. Oh, okay, sorry. You can fire earlier if you like, but may miss. Larger ships may have access to different gun slots. Well, I'm hoping that larger ships have access to gun slots. I'm hoping if I have, like, whenever I play... Excuse me. Good. Need some delicious Mountain Dew here. Whenever you want to hit me up with that sponsorship, Pepsi, right here. Normally when I play ship-type games, I used to play one way back in the day called Man of War, which is a little miniature version of Warhammer. If you guys are familiar with Warhammer 40k, later version with ships. It was fun. I had a crew of dwarven steamboats. It was really awesome. Went broadsided the hell out of. I was playing against my friend. I had 2 special, like, critical hits essentially. So my main ship, my captain's ship, shot his captain off of his ship, and then shot him out of the water and murdered him, which I thought was hilarious. But anyways, I had taken him in that round. Excuse me, broadsided the hell out of him. So I just love just coming up and just blasting people, like same deal. Back I used to play the old NES Pirates game. I'm hoping this is a little bit like that. Maybe it has a few similarities, might be totally different. Anyways, we're getting off topic here. We're doing lots of talking. We've got, looks like, a lot more to do. Avoiding enemy attacks. A green glow means your enemy is in the light. Enemy ships also have an arc on their guns. Try to stay out of their way. Enemy Z beasts. What the hell is a Z beast? Will generally try to ram or bite you, and they'll submerge between times to avoid your attacks. Well, that's bullshit. If you're careful and turn your lights off, you may also be able to sneak up behind them and get a shot in first. Oh, that's nice. I highly doubt I'll be thinking of any of that the first time I play, but who knows. What's this? On stories. When you put into port, you can generally explore and exhaust the story options until your next visit. Something awaits you. If you have something awaits you, quality 1Z, you know that your story is waiting for you when you make port. Oh, so that's what that is. It'll crop up whenever you're sitting around. If you see a flavor message like distant bells, that means you have something awaits. Oh. So there's more to the story, which is why you're reducing the terror. I see. Okay. On Terra. Gotta say it like Cain from Diablo. Terra! The Lord of Terra! You guys think, could I do some voice acting yet? I think I'm pretty smooth. Terror increases gradually over time while you're out at Z, away from land. Watch the skull when you see orange or red pips. Terror will bump up if you spend much longer in the frightening place. Many events will increase it too. How do I reduce it? Use shore leave in London or in other ports, but London is more cost-effective to reduce it. Lots and lots of other stories increase or reduce terror. Okay, that was fun. On new stories. We'll add new stories to the game from time to time. You can download them from the main menu. Registering on Fallen London. You need to register an account with our system to download stories. Coincidentally, this also gives you a login on our odd-rich cult browser game at www.fallenlondon.com. Wow, that's right. You should definitely give it a try if you like the world of Sunless Sea, but it's 100% optional. It might be fun. Might check it out. Advice for captains on news stories. Okay, continue. Sell this book. You're a veteran captain and far nobler notes. Very well. Go. Sold. Someone else will better appreciate them. Demur's work. 50 Echo. Total 120. You don't have any of this. Advice for captain. This provides the advice snippet story bet. Okay. Hold. What is this here? Hold. Must access my hold. It. What's going on? Loading. Oh, I apologize, guys. It seems that my computer does not have this. Okay. That's a horrible name. Iphigenia. Iphigenia, rename your ship. Let's have it be something much better. We're gonna have the squid. We're gonna go with that Cthulhu theme here. Weapon statistics deck. Hull damage 7 to 9 damage plus 4 bonus from your iron stat. I have a life damage. Life damage. 1 crew lost each hit if opponent is below 50% hull. 1 more time 4 seconds. Bonus from your mirrors. Stat stagger. Lead beater in stain rod reconditioned frigate surplus deck gun Mark II. This way up, a weapon which may serve against small monsters or feeble pirates. Attack weapon, hull damage plus 8, life damage plus 8, free damage 1, engines are the elderly steeple engine, a battered, rusting mechanism that will ensure your ship goes in more or less the correct direction. Engine power plus 800. Cargo, I have coal dug from the cliffs or imported from hell. Nice. 10 fuel. 5 supplies, food, and equipment. If you run out of supplies, hunger will eventually destroy you. That's nice. Curiosity. Invictus token. Master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Screenshot on that. You're in unforgiving mode. Okay. That's wonderful. Screenshot there. I don't know why it has me on here. Is this my journal? Tutorial. Your journal. Sorry, this was a lot of stuff they could have done better. The tutorial window is not overlapping over years. Objectives and story progress are on the right side. Mouse over an icon, I click on the category, heading to details. Close. That's wonderful. Almost safe. Request for passage. Ambition. Retire to a life of luxury. Memoirs. Quality of lodgings. That's okay, so it doesn't really show much. I mean, it has a cool little picture there. I'd like to see my lodgings. That's my first officer, my sly navigator. I have my mascot is a comatose ferret. Play with your ferret, attracts its attention. Oh, it lies across your desk with a lumpy scarf. Oh. Ouch. The comatose ferret resents the disturbance. It springs to life like a figure in an enchanted painting in a story, sinking a sudden fang into your thumb. What the fuck? That was terrifying. The fear of the wide black Z and the things beyond. Reduce this with shore leave, especially in London. When you return to London after time at Z, your terror will always drop to 50. What the fuck? That's dumb as shit. Okay, a fucking ferret is not fucking terrifying. Okay. Stupid. Is he gonna bite me too? Tell me a tale and I'll tell you another. The Z is full of stories. Spending a secret will improve your mirrors by no higher than 50. Okay, what does he want? What does he seek at Z? The Z is enough. My only mention was that I desire to see Frost found, the place where the Z rises to become a castle. A place where questions and riddles do battle for truth. He sighs dreamily, but he's watching you carefully. Yes, Frost found. Frost found can be found in the very north of Z. Oh, okay. That's good for him. Proposition, the sly navigator. I do talk nonsense about the Z. I know, but I like it, and I like you. Whoa. Okie dokie. Well, yeah, perhaps not. Okay, shops. This is Plenty's shipside provisioners. Notorious a profitable sideline for the notorious carnival entrepreneur. wine, prisoners, honey, naval surface, torpedo components, torpedo nets, harness, yards, wood, clay, iron, and misery company, the serpentine machine complexes of steel and glass, hence are the serpentine ranges measured fuel efficiency plus 10%. Engine power 1800. Good lord, hearts plus 5, wheels plus 5, engines. That's what I want. I need 500 echoes. I already have a steeple. And there's a beer and steam rod billion. Just 1,000. Why would I? That's the same. Buy one. 500. What? Oh. Why is that there? I'm confused, you guys. They have an engine here. The serpentine. It says if I get one, I can sell it, but they're not for sale. It says a section for loot, I guess, or I'm guessing you get one of these and then you equip it, and if you get more, you can sell it, and it's already telling you how much you can sell it. For secure compartment, cargo, security 1, blood reader, Boudica, house of vision, a withering optical, glasses, clears, ice and sharpness, mirrors plus 1. Do I have one of those? Forward, auxiliary, bridge, aft, engines. Maybe I should hold off on buying one, I might get one. The shipyard, here we go. Squid, class, steamer. Stimulus class steam launch. Okay, hold on. 1. Possibly there's a reason you might want to set to Z in a boat the size of a dining room table, possibly. Why would I? It has a veil bonus of 2. So for some reason, if I wanted to downgrade the size of my ship to this tiny little shitty thing, I could. Squid, steamer, snap pad, class cutter. Okay guys, it looks like most of the ship class corvette, most of the shit I have. There we go, hull 200. I have to get 2. I have to get that. This is the 1, 2, 3. I wish I would have not run my stupid ship. It's using that as the name of the shipyard. Squid, year class steamer. I just realized something, Ubergamer. I need to ship something else. Ships need to be named. Alice. After a lady, so we're going to name ours Alice. I've been listening to lots of Shinedown. I have an amazing song called Her Name is Alice. So there's lots of merchant cruiser, frigate, oh, big old extra. I don't know how to say that. The dreadnought ship, the best ship. Wait, 1,000 quotes for 40. Bales. So I'm guessing Bales must be like a secret. Not a secret, sorry, your stealth, essentially. London. Okay. Visit the Admiralty's Survey Office. Okay, let's go to London. The Admiralty's picket fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The Survey Office pays the captains a small sum for his information. Anything in particular they need. Okay. To sport, speak to our agent there and return mostly your Visit the port below and return to London. Okay, you can check the details on your journey and tell you achieve strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company Fonging Station, somewhere not far from home waters. What do you mean somewhere? Officers. Okay, continue. To a higher authority. Go as such. Once you prove you have yourself, survey 3 ports and return to an Admiralty's approval, and I can talk to someone fancy. Okay. Leave the Admiralty. Go. Okay. Out into the foggy street. Turn your collar up. Visit the university. Locked. University has an inexhaustible appetite for your secrets. The specimens. God, that's going to drive me crazy. And other tidbits of esoteric lore, provide a secret to viewers over entry, carouse in wolf-stack docks. This will reduce your terror. You might run into trouble or romance. A matter of luck. Pretty good odds. Your luck quality gives you an 80% chance of success. Interesting. Hire on more crew. Very modest challenge. Your heart's quality gives you 77% chance of success. I don't know if I want more crew. This fucking asshole ferret bit me. And again, excuse my squeaky chair here. My foot is going to sleep with all this reading. Let's go. Let's try and hire on more crew. Mean pickings. Oh, hold on. Hire more crew. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the Tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You'll need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees, look for daredevils, lean pickings, an eager-seeming crowd of sailors consumed all the beer you buy and then melts away. You're left with a single strabismic, melancholy seaman who wants to know if he can bring his pickled monkey aboard. I'll pad the bottle with straw, he promises. Hearts 26 failed in a challenge. Try again and you may have better luck. That's lame. You lost 15 fucking echoes. That's shitty. I hate this game. You lost 1 terror. Oh, well, apparently I went and got drunk with my mates and forgot about this shitty ferret that bit me. You've gained 1 crew, new total 9. Oh, well, why does it say that that was failed? I got a crew member. Your ship been dried off, I have no reason to do that. Offer passage to a tomb colonist. An emigrant will pay to be taken north to Vanderbilt. I'll do that later. Under your crew, I have adopt a Blemingen gallivanter. Blemingen sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling happens as they come near. I don't know what the hell that is. A polite bow. You extend your hand, and the Blemingen leaps on. Its tendrils. What the fuck is a Blemingen? Its tendrils entwine with your fingers, and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in a greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on in pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature hoots and vibrates with apparent happiness. The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. Well, shut the fuck up, bosun. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Officers. We've got a mascot. Oh, yes, I'm definitely going to have him. Mirrors plus 3, pages plus 2. Pages plus 1. Yeah, you can fuck off. Stupid goddamn fucking ferret. Sell you. I've got a Blemingen Gallivantier instead, and he's way better, so eat a dick. London, okay, we did London. My lodgings, yay. You may catch up with your correspondence, rest, or retire altogether from seafaring life. The better your lodgings, the better the quality of your retirement, naturally. Read the morning papers. The Unexpurgated Gazette, the magazine formerly known as the London Magazine, the spiteful trumpeter of news. News from the Echo Bazaar that enigmatic marketplace has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. What the fuck? What kind of asshole blows up a drinking fountain? The anarchists of the Calendar Council. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. I now have a recent news. Outlying colonies are often eager for this. Oh, that's fun. Rest in a room above the blind hillsman. Okay, purchase an elegant townhouse. Ooh. The 1,000 Echo. Wow, that's kind of expensive. To click London card on the right. Passenger. We're going to carry the unsettled salvager to Vanderbite. She visits Wolfstack every day in Z-stained rags, begging for passage. No captain will look her in the eye. I guess you're going to pay me. She embraces you. I'd kiss you, but my beloved is prone to jealousy. We were parted, but the ancient captains at Vanderbite will know where she is. Oh. Okay. Cool. The unsettled salvager is willing to sail far to find where someone London requires your service. Okay, continue. Lodgings. Okay, so let's done that. Continue. Perhaps not. Saving the game, London. Serve the office. We're done with that. Perhaps not. Okay, well, we're done with all that. Click the launch button to leave port. Okay. Use WASD to move. Tap W twice to reach max speed. Press to slow down or reverse, and use A and B to steer. Okay, we got this. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Where's my map? This 50 fragments. Okay. That's what was that? I'll turn my light. The light's out. That's stupid. Okay, so I guess I'm underground. Most likely shortcuts. Z-Bat has discovered something. Click on the message to mark location on your chart. Hunters keep some distance to the northeast. Some glassy, chocolate dark water with iron shadowed feet at the trail. Something that's gonna go. Okay. Where am I going? Prepare ship. Power the engines. Here too. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Why is it burning my fuel? I'm not going anywhere. Where's my map? Here we go. Okay. Salt, 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 lead the Z-Bats. Shoot the Z-Bat. If the thing is frightening your buddy crew, you'll pretty well sell its hatch. Shoot the Z-Bat. Go. Bang. Achievement unlocked. Salt's curse. It sees your intention and spreads its wings to flee, but your shot catches it and it falls to the deck with a broken cluttering. You cross the deck to collect the pale corpse. You prove utterly silent. No one catches your eye. You succeeded in Iron Challenge. Iron quality, higher chance of success. Destroy. Increases the damage your attacks do. You now have 15. Wary terror. What? Salt's curse. The gods of the sea. Salt's curse. A curse lies on you. The curse of the nameless god of fireworks. You have a hunting trophy. You know something of the three gods of the sea. The gods of the sea. Stone, storm, and salt. Okay. A, B, C, D, E. What was that? Don't even know what that does. E. Yeah. That's like brings my candles. Okay. Yeah. Ah! Oh my god, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do full power. Your engines will occasionally explode. I don't want that. Where's my phone? That's my light. X. Okay, so I guess I'll just drive around aimlessly. I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to take someone else. Clicking this will add an icon to your chart. I really need it. This is ridiculous. There. What's this? Cheers. Dog. Cheers. Discovered Hunter's Key 50 fragments. Stop. Circled by his fort, which stories. Oh, no, circle. Stop. Stop. To visit the fort. Dock. Dock. Hunters can be humble. Dark rock soft demons like 100 hunters and humans. But there's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the fall's starlight. Raked gravel paths you stand on the dock. As the sea nudges the ship's sides, an unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Present yourself at the house, walk in the gardens. Sure, I'll see him. Hunter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where three young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries, the next youngest chuckles, the eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You're very welcome. My name is Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You're in good time for lunch. Will you join us? The sisters, Hunter's Keep. Zealous Creek. course, Cynthia. Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, and occasionally dramatic. Sister Lucy, we see the middle sister, the sunny, restless, and giggles. Mentioning Phoebe. Phoebe is soft-voiced, watchful, unpredictable. Lucy Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake listening to the story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop. Cynthia asks, you barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. That's crazy. And terrible. 16 deer. One tale of terror. Record the light candle. That's all for now. Supplies. In total for that's nice. I could do the sisters of 100 heat. Lost 8 hunger. Yay. Iron and changed to 25. You now have the gods of the sea salt's attention to you. It's watching you if it even exists. Interest. Now receiving visitors. The parlor is empty. Where are the sisters? The maid makes it clear through a series of unopened growls that few listen something all through. Indisposed. No lunch today. Creepy. News. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of love by the small news stories. Go. Knock and wait. You ask the sulphur-eyed maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured, and you're invited to lunch. The waves are colored with Zirac, like drowned hair drifting. No longer have any of its recent news. Have lunch with Lucy next. Laid out table. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic, and the butler in a vicar's bed. Oh my. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. So for now, you've lost 10 Terra. I'm down to your total 6, but I'm still worried. It's good you're acquainted with them. You gain supplies, now 5. Man, the gods of the sea stones attention. Okay, we can over the island. Disposed still. We come over the island. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns, a well tucked away in a fold of grounds. Anything else that's good. Sea's silence. Ships rarely come here, nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the island. The house and the sisters with the Admiralty. You may be happy to know that nothing's changed at least. You know what it is. Reports report Hunter's Keep. Oh. Okay. Accomplishments. You know something of the Hunter's gods of the sea. is faster than headlights. Turn it off and mute on reduces average and distant bells. Not gonna lie, this is a little bit underwhelming right now. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that it gets better. So, get a bit more into it. Wolf stack dogs. Oh, inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The ministry is here. There's nothing to hide. Shrug. Invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. Yeah. Search the ship. Leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rain. They find nothing more dangerous. You guys are assholes. Collect messages from the harbor master. All the pirates on the docks. It seems this all the messages were. Ah. There's something changed in your life. Someone wants to sign on. There's no day or free. There's market buses on Roses Road. Who will be there today? Continue. A little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. Very fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you might call mentor, is very fond of adventures, Z captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation on account of he is so fond of Z captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a tray, piled high with fuel and supplies. Yes, I'm wary of this. I don't trust gifts from strangers, you guys. Oh. Inquire further. Let's do that. Okay. How this happened? Yes. Sorry, one moment. My chair has decided to betray me. I had it all set up before I started this, but then just a shit. Such as like apologies. My chair I have destroyed because I'm silly and stupid and have anger problems. Because I got a cord. Actually, I didn't get a cord. I got my very expensive, very pricey Swiss Army backpack. The end corded it had a little clip where you clip keys or a carabiner or what. And I thought it would be a good idea after it got stuck under my chair to smash my chair. Because cords and whatnot are always getting stuck underneath the wheels and driving me absolutely bonkers. So I took a baseball bat to it. It wasn't the smartest thing. Kind of really pissed off, but I got that upset. Even earlier tonight, it happened again. I was getting my sleeping bag stuck under this chair, and yeah. I can't wait to buy a nice new recliner. I don't have to worry about anything getting stuck under. If I do, I'll carve that up too. Anyways, an airy wave. He runs a very fine and very... Oh yeah, who is this patron? Is there a catch? Mary Way. He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river. What is much patronized by sailors and by... I hate that, sailors. I'm gonna call them sailors. By sailors and by men of wit and vinegar. And public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. So he wants to offer me stuff now. I'll accept it, sure. Courteous nod. Well, my patron hopes that you find these little gifts to your liking, and he expects that perhaps someday you might choose to call him at the Medusa's head. Should that day come, we will make you very welcome and give you any safe conduct that you might require. Good evening to you, he says. You gain 10 fuel, you total 14, you gain 5 supplies, you get 9. Accepting the proposal, you now have 1 menaces suspicion. But you can perhaps scale on this one increases you conduct criminal activities or have contact with rough swords. The higher your suspicion, the more fiercely the excise will search your ship. Well, that's funny, because I don't have shit. I'm not dealing with anyone illegal. He said he was a good guy. Legend, Roser's War. Something going on here. Oh, it's another rose. That's cool. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic tastes and the gumption to harass sea captains. Okay, they did that. They thought it was really cute. Like, oh, it's the Z, it's the C, but they didn't really need to have like, everything in the damn game called a Z this, a Z that, or the Z cannons. I could need to go and, you know, use the Z potty before I take a dump in my Z pantaloons here. According to the archaic rules of the market, you can only make 1 trade per visit. I can do 1, so the only one I can do is for some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. They hope to make a satisfying trade. So I shall have a new day at the Rose Market. Perhaps buyers. Let's do that. Puppet plays press on uninterrupted. Personal collections grow. Words written in fog mirrors are hastily wiped away. The exotic exchange planet dreams. There is nothing bustles. Today you must remember the day. Okay, continue. The fuck? Didn't do fucking anything. That was fucking lame. So a specialist surgeon. She's staying at a respectable boarding house near the docks and is being learned that she's available for work. I specialize in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendages. Employ the Clattery Air Townsend. You will employed on your vessel. Clattery Air is a doctor who increases hearts and iron. 30 echo. 105. I'll definitely do that. Yes. 30 echo. Clattery Air. Recruits. Hospital officers. Surgeons. Yes, we definitely want a surgeon. A cook. A chief engineer. A gunnery officer. I'm guessing there are more mascots. And a surgeon. Board. This one hearts was 6. 6. That was my. Oh, right. Scrap it. Trophy. Orbital hunters keep interest with the server office. Hunters keep interest. The sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty. Emotionally, go. I'm going to have my port report. I've been 5 echo rich. And I have a favor. Admiralty's favor. I don't know what that is. Fuel. You total 15. Oh, good. Freeing yourself up. Leave that broken. University, visit the Rose Market. Go. Okay, nothing to do there. Smart. Dogs. Hire on more crew. Horse quality gives you a 92% chance of success. My god, look at that. That's good. Bridge pickings. Your tall tales find a ready audience. Scarred and seasoned men and women tramp aboard and find places to swim hammocks. You succeeded. Yay, I lost 30 echoes. I'm down to 50. I lost a terrier. I'm still 7. I'm doing 2 crew. 11. So let's see. What? Cargo. 40 cargo. See. I don't have one of these. Optical. Everybody's. I'm guessing I don't have enough money for that. Which, if I was more impulsive, I would have just run. Oh, look, it shows all my. There's all my hearts. My pages. My veils. My mirrors. My iron. Oh, okay. Anyways, I was gonna say if I was feeling more, what's the word? Impulsive. If I was feeling more impulsive, I would have even bought that lantern, but then I wouldn't have had money to buy supplies here, which I definitely need. And there's foxfire candles. I don't even know what those do. It doesn't even tell me, but I know I need supplies. Some of those. Go to our money, explore the map, do lots of stuff like that. The tutorial, some more. Supplies 10. 11 supplies. Okay. Read the one. Some news. Oh. It's restful night. You have no sweet and dreaminess of sleep. How is that restful? You're not dreaming. So strengthen you when you struggle against nightmares. Continue. Sing door. Continue. Here we go. Let's go. Let's not try. So go. Let's go. Terrible. I feel like music here. I really, really wish there was music. I was in London. That's a real big world provision championship. What is that? It's a ship. Oh shit. Oh, shoot. bad. Combat. You encountered a front. The red arc shows an range of your deck. The enemy range is firing solutions. Light. The gun deck. Highlighted its cards. Space. Okay. Fire! Oh, 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 lordy, look at that. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so if I fire before you're ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Take him out. Boom. Look at that. Yeah. Stuff. Take his stuff. Oh, ho, ho. You destroyed a pirate steam penis. The ship is yours. What will you do with her? Loot and scuttle her. She's a vile old vessel. Needs inside the sea. Take what you can and move on. Oh, can't keep her? A pirate ship. Right. Lean pickings. These pinnaces don't sail far from their hidden harbors, but there's something at the back of the hold. Finished over compassion, curiosity. Crates, the source of sustenance, the fundamental element of cargo. What's inside? One fuel. Coke like coal, but more so as the permanent internal implications of habit. So, one. So, here. Um, Vendor bite. Stop. If you die and fall under the they tune a colony of vendor bite. On deck, you can hear the sound of 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. Something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral, relax. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled. Salvage merchant. What else are you going to do? you, but the rest shuffle away as swiftly as they're able, and anyone remains behind. How long were you down here? He asks. 20 minutes, she replies. The captain puts his hand on her shoulder. Seek the house of the key in Poly 3, he says, but if you can forget her, do it. It's possible. He embraces her into parts. That's how Salvatore was willing to sail far to find her. So we're trying to get your attention. The Toon Colonies takes an enormous interest in your group, specifically the cloudy air. Places the Toon Colonist draws you a little away from the cloudy air. Don't tell her you met me, he says in hoarse grounds. My mother cut my voice to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to. The Ulysses didn't work. Operations never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patience, and enough to eat, and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says, ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. Aw, I'll take you on. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you could do so by speaking with her, and the parents are familiar with her. What? Okay, I'll talk to her. You're done with you. Does she wield a fork, or if she wields a surgical instrument? Tell her about me and her father. She will know the truth. Listen, die first. The cooked flesh. Cooked flesh arrives still in its shell. Maybe it's crab. Lobster. Shrimp or scampi. Shrimp scampi's some oysters. Good stuff. Some clams. I like seafood. Anyways, from the claws, 8 legs, body, and head, she renders a dozen neat, bite-sized piles of shredded flesh, sutured with mushroom or pinned together with a needle of chitin. Perhaps she has missed a calling as a chef. She cooked it. It's amazing. She denies. My mother was the child of a surgeon in the first city. You might say that knife work runs in the family. There's a wicked, quirking smile. Excuse me, my guys. There is a wicked, quirking smile at the corner of her mouth. Then there are the rumors about my father. She would deny there's any truth in those. You lost my supplies, as we used about for dinner. An occurrence you are learning about the cloudy air qualities now allergic to rumors about the cloudy air's parentage. Continue, her father. I can't do it. Increase your hearts. The best way to extract a secret is to offer one in return. Let's do it. Go. Exchange. It's a straight trade. One of the best discoveries from what I've heard. It's not hard to drive the bug when she sits back after dinner and tells you this. Most people think that the hard part of surgery is finding what's wrong and taking it out. But any fool could do that. A ship's cook with a cleaver can have that part of the job. The hard part is cutting, so you can sew it all back up again afterwards. And she demonstrates on a sharp fin when you're in better condition than it started. I gained 1 permanent hearts until 26. That's pretty awesome, so that I can take it more. It helps with tests around terror. I lost one of my secrets for that. Well, that's it. Proposition. Unlocked romance info with blank is blank. I don't know if I want to necessarily do that, but I can't do anything yet with her. I'll try. No crisis. Whoa. No crisis. It's getting a little saucy here, guys. She undresses you and stands scowling at you, as if choosing where to make an incision. If she didn't cut anything important, then the fingertips and the point of her tongue. Oh my. She's not exactly impatient, but determined and precise, and she knows exactly what will produce the most intense sensation. Oh my. Your vision blackens near the end, but she never quite goes too far. She's a little bit of cocktease her. When you're too drained and dizzy to move, she gives you a smug look that you could possibly interpret as affection. Aw, okay, so maybe she's not a cocktease. They're having an interesting way towards. Your vision blackens near the end. She never quite goes too far. Well, I'm gonna take this as giggity giggity, and we did the old sexy sex, and I gave her the old Quagmire special. The old sticky icky. But I've begun an affair with the cloudery air. Oh my, the heart is a heedless hunter. I am engaged in a discreet liaison with one of my officers. Nice. I have fraternized with one of my officers. Romance, love in the dark. You engaged in a liaison with one of your officers out at sea. You lost 5 terror. You fell 2 wary. Well, that's awesome. So, I mean, not to be crude, but can I just go and bang it with my ship surging anytime I need to decrease my terror at sea? Let's see. Colonies. Oh, that's right, there's 2 colonies in the place. Arcade of 6, mushroom, professor, pandas, no money, the Hollow Temple, and some I recently used for 10 large. Explorer, vendor blight. Vendor blight. Here they figure candlelight over gaslight in the shadows of spiral cobwebs. The 2 colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough, rambling in 3 scenes of abandoned war. An interlude, you pause for refreshment at the Hungarian cafe. The coffee is dusty and the pastries a little stale, but the gaggle of decaying violin players are skilled and surprisingly sprightly. They play "Eat Our Hearts, My Darling," "The King is Tall, Tall," and "Pop Goes the Weasel." That's a classic. With brio and conviction, that means well. Then they start on the old dark ocean under the world, and you realize the time your ship awaits you. You don't have any memory of distant shores. Distant shores at the university and in the 2 colonies that play well for stories of far lands. Nice things up around, and I lost a terror and down to 1. That's nice. Visit the first curator. See, captains, the first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the 2 colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest 2 colonies, but even 2 colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. That's all. The first curator's mass, no more light. The obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees rising as latticed ivory too. There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape, though larger than a child, lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. It's interesting. Luminous lamplighter bees. Not fireflies. Lamp bees. Listen to a whispered request. As a captain, silks, give not much left of me. I will go into the grand sanatorium. Many colors, 7 colors. Pay. Let's try that. 7 colors. Horseman, irritable, pelican, steward, his list. Find them here and there across the wide back is equal. Ask about the grand sanatorium and then whisper here and Oh, citizens, you don't want to know which thing becomes a car. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. So we need something else, somewhere to end. Okay. Accept the commission, thank you. This flesh, thirst for colors. Words. It collapses, rustling back on the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book, yes, the book. You a smooth illustrated volume. The curator is old, old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do us one last favor. In this beneath bow, wait for children, just a little teaching the colors of beneath, which are not found on the surface. Return to him with each of the 7 impossible colors in hand. The book's pages give you clues, but you need to seek far words. Lands, Pagan, Ubergamer, Cosmogon, and Apopian. Gossip, who's plotting what out in the 2 colonies. The coasts of the Untersee, it's really hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London becoming 2 colonists instead of one bandaged feast. They don't give up their ties to their politics, gather hollow complex clues, and keep their contacts in London interested. And there we go. I need to get to my person. Humans are they bound for a playthrough of the unsettled salvageries willing to zeal? Whoa, this is that's one. Oh my. Oh, you bastards. Get on that shit. That's one. Defeated. Little leather corpses scattered across your deck. The rest of the swim back in the dark. Gather up the corpses. Their second still in blood. Dispose of the corpses. Their touch leaves you shuddering. Find what you got. Terrors. I gave you supplies. Apparently I can eat them. Eat supplies. Oh, that's blood. I like the effective parts for that story. Oh, we'll reach this zero touch it. Just very close to the plate. Interesting. A life bird. Let's oh shit, oh shit. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, he's a bad guy. Yep. Get the fuck out of here. Holy fuck. Yep. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh Jesus. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. That thing hit like 1,000,000,000 damage. Holy shit. Okay, I think you're not following me. That sucked. What the goddamn fuck? Lost 2 crew. Motherfucker. Son of shipwreck. Ship founders. There are screams of flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of a ship swimming slid beneath the waves. You'll be remembered in the song. Slip beneath the waves. You're gone. For your air locked. Okay. No more sleep. Remember, quality of large instruments. Your first captain is dead. Don't worry. These things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy. Preserve something for your next captain. Oh. Lost a crew member. Lose too many of your speed will be reduced. Use them all and you two load off. Sink beneath the waves. That was some bullshit, you guys. That fucking iceberg hit me for like 30 damage a pop. Legacy qualities. Well, anyways, you guys, it looks like I can choose to do some stuff here. I'm gonna end the video for now. I'm guessing it's probably droned on for quite a bit too long, a little bit too personal, whatever. Um, Hope you enjoyed it. Sunless Sea, it's called. It's on Steam. Um, I don't know, no verdict yet. I don't know if I'm having fun or not. Um, I just died. I'm not having fun. I hate dying. So we're not having fun yet. Um, I'm gonna take and stick around a little bit more with this here and maybe see if I can figure out what all is going on. Um, I don't know if I like this game or not yet. I may do another video, I may not. Or this whole video might have been scrapped, because that happens too sometimes. But anyways, thank you so much. If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Be honest, give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Please subscribe, join my channel. If you're liking my shit, what I do, I'm gonna try and do more videos here. I'm gonna try. I'm hoping. I can say a lot. I will hope that I can make more of your videos in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, checking out my shit, and I will see you next time.